guys, and welcome back to Journey2Med. Just to let you guys know that this video was filmed a long time ago, on the 22nd of February to be exact, when we went to Cambridge to visit our friends. So we are not breaking lockdown rules. We recommend that no one breaks lockdown rules and that everyone stays at home and stays safe. Now we can go back to the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to Journey2Med. My name is Hazal.
And my name is Liddy, and in today's video we're joined by our good friend Shahzan.
Hi guys, I'm Shahzan. I'm studying land economy at the University of Cambridge.
And today we're going to be filming a video about how to pick the perfect university course for you. So obviously there's a lot of degrees out there, but we want to make sure you guys are doing a course you love, whether that be for 3 years, 5 years or 6 years. And we're doing this video especially with Shahzan because he has a funny story to tell, but we'll get to that. But yeah, we just want to make sure that you guys pick the right degree for you.
One of the reasons why I decided to make this video is because we thought that before exam season, or even before UCAS application time comes in September, you might want to have an idea of what you want to do. However, we do understand the pressure that comes with it because you are deciding basically your life career, even though it's obviously not that strict, but yeah, you are deciding what you want to do for 3 years or 5 years at university. And we just thought that we'd help you guys, give you guys some advice on how to start thinking about what you might want to do in the future, whether you're in year 12 or maybe you're even in year 13. Summer is coming up, so you might want to use this video to direct what you want to do in the future and thus direct what experience you might want to start applying for this summer.
It's also really important to know what degree you guys want to apply for, because that's going to direct what predicted grades you want to aim for. Obviously aim for as high as you want, but for certain degrees you do need certain predicted grades, and this will help maybe direct your revision and direct the grades you want to get in your mocks, so then your predictions do match the degree you want to apply for.
I know if you guys want to study like economics at the top universities, you might need to have further maths like in your A-level course, and that's something that if you don't have, it's sort of like a reality check as well. So it does inform you what you do need to have, what you don't need to have, what's more important. Certain universities might just want an A star in a specific subject or an A in a specific subject, like may that be maths or geography or whatever it may be. So definitely be making this video to help you guys find out what course suits you. Yeah, so my story goes, in A-levels I chose maths, economics, geography, and I did these subjects for A-level, and then for AS I did RE, philosophy and ethics. And in year 12 I was just thinking I'd want to apply for PPE, politics, philosophy, politics and economics at Oxford. And I visited Oxford with some friends from school, and I went to Oxford to look at the course E&M, economics and management, but I did not like the vibe. So I think it's quite important to go to the university as well, especially Oxford and Cambridge and places like there where you will be living out. And I think it's so important when you are living out, especially out of London or where you're not used to, you're gonna have to visit the uni, visit the course, because you're there for 3 years and you want to enjoy it. So I didn't like E&M, and then I looked at PPE, looked at it online, didn't know too much about it, didn't speak to too many people about it, and just thought I'll just go for it. Oxford was, you know, it's obviously one of the best universities, I thought I'd go for it. And then I did my AS in RE, and I didn't get the grade that I expected or I wanted really at the time. And then I just sort of took a step back and I thought, if I can't really hack, especially the philosophy part of AS, how the hell am I going to do this as a third of my degree course? Like, you do have to sort of have that talk with yourself, because I know it's hard and you don't want to accept it, but you do need to, you know what's facts. So I then took a step back. I didn't think PPE was for me, especially because the philosophy part, and politics is something I had been interested in, but I mean, I never studied on like in a formal setting. Economics I did at A-level, so you know, I was confident with that. And then as I was applying for Oxford and Oxbridge, Oxford and Cambridge, as well as medicine and dentistry, there's early deadlines. So I was doing the early deadline for my school, which was even earlier, and I was doing my application, had all my teacher references in, my subject references, personal statement. It was literally on the last day, the final day.
On the last day.
On the last day it was due in the school, and our school doesn't play about, like, if you miss it, you miss it.
The deadline, that's it.
Yeah, if you miss it for application, they don't care, you have to do it all yourself. So it was on the last day, and then I just remember my friend like telling me about this course at Cambridge called land economy, and one of my other friends had mentioned it earlier, and someone I knew was also applying for it at the time. So I just, went on my own computer and then I searched up land economy, and it just clicked. Like, the course, the requirements, the how the subject works out, what A levels it needed. It literally was like calling my name. I literally felt a click, and I think that's so important when deciding your university course, because it needs to click. It's not A level. You have a choice of 3 or 4 subjects to choose from. You are here for 3 years doing one thing, so it has to click. If you have that passion for medicine, then definitely that still has to click. Especially
not a passion for it, just a click, just
literally.
Like, you have to feel right with it.
Exactly.
Especially at somewhere like Oxford and Cambridge, where I know people, you can't do a course here just for balance, or you can't do it to get through. You can't do medicine at Oxford or Cambridge just to get through or to get a good job. I know people who've chosen law because of the name and everything at Cambridge, but they're struggling so much because they don't enjoy it. And I know people even considering of switching. I saw land economy, it just fits so well. It literally said the A levels that they're looking for are maths, economics, geography, and that's quite a good thing for Oxford's website. It tells you the courses and what A levels are sort of needed, and cater for that. And I read it up. I really liked how the first year structure was. Obviously, as I was applying for Oxford, it was an early deadline. Cambridge, it was the same early deadline. But then I just knew it was going to be such a hassle to get through the system.
Yeah, because it was the day before the deadline.
And we were all like finalising everything.
Literally.
And then Shaj just said, guys, I'm changing my course.
I was like, guys, I'm changing my whole course.
And we were just like,
I know, it's mental. And it was because of the courses I applied for at other universities were geography and economics. They were a bit of a mix. And my personal statement was obviously catered towards that, because PPE and the rest were economics and geography. It was so stressful. The other ones were more of a chance. So even my personal statement was less PPE related and more economics and geography. And then straight away, first thing I did, I went and told my form tutor, which she's literally like our mate. So I thought it would be calm. Like, let me just spill over it.
And she was like,
flipped. This woman went mental. She was like, what? Are you
changing it? It's literally like, you need to give it in like today. What are you doing?
Yeah, I had my appointment that day to see the UCAS like officer at my school, and then my teacher was so mad. She literally dragged me to the UCAS officer room, and then I went inside, and then she was like, what are you gonna do? I can't help you. I'm not gonna do it. They were shouting at me
because it was. You had to change a lot of things to make it more catered to land economy than PPE.
Yeah, like so many things that the
so many teachers had to get involved.
I think it just came from a place of care, because they thought you were crazy. They were like,
they were like, are you sure?
They're like, this kid's going through it. He's going through it.
But like, the thing is that PPE just never sat with me, and I'm always a person, I changed so many times like my GCSE options, like to my A level options. You have to always prioritise yourself, and everything else.
Think it's going to make it harder for other people, so I'm not going to do it. No.
Exactly, everything else will work in your favour, and at the end of the day, like, you have power over the whole situation. If the school wasn't going to do that early application, I would have gone and done it myself. The school just had an early deadline. You have to, really, if you want you're going to live your own life, your own future, you got to do that for yourself. And then I went to the UCAS officer, and she was like, I need to go and find all my teachers who did all my subject references, who filled in like the pastoral stuff and my information, and tell them that I want to change. I spoke to all my teachers. I had my lessons after. I was so down and stressed out because they made me stressed out. I didn't know this whole procedure, and obviously I appreciated if they could cooperate, because I really wanted to do this. And then my teachers came in my lessons and said, okay, we'll change your subject thing, we'll make it more catered towards geography and econ, less than like PPE, like the RE side of things. Had a talk with all my teachers, even my RE teacher, things like that, and then I had to sort of change my personal statement.
Oh my gosh.
The brains of the brains of these guys helped me so much.
It wasn't just us, it was like a group of us.
We were all like hovered around, just like, change that. Do that. Like, that's philosophy, take that out.
Yeah, oh my god, obviously personal statement, PPE was split more philosophy, politics, it was so related. Econ was only a third, and there was a bit of human geography.
And now we had to make it.
I had to make it more. I had to make 100% econ geography, and I had to talk a bit about law, because that is 25% of my
so we helped him change his personal statement
completely, like all this excellence around me. I was on my computer, and then these guys were telling me
it was a project.
It was a project. It was a group project. And it was like I had probably 40 minutes something to do it before I had to go and see the UCAS lady. Didn't let me change my appointment. It was the same day, same time. And then
she didn't let you change it.
No, she didn't let me change because it was booked out. Everyone booked out the appointment. And it was the last day for Oxford as well. It was so stressful. And then
everything that could have been last minute was last minute.
Literally, I'm not even joking. And then even to the point where I had probably read it through only once after we edited hated it.
Yeah.
And then I remember going to her, and then even obviously I had to change my entrance exam, like for Oxford to Cambridge, and from TSA to something else to this one. Like,
everything had to be changed.
Everything had to be changed, and then after I changed it, there was some computation errors with the UCAS officer with entrance exams not getting it right, and it was just like, it was stressful. But I mean, you know, it did work out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It did change. It was a funny story now to like go look back
at
on.
the time. It was so stressful, but
I feel like I was more stressed than Shazan.
Oh yeah, these guys were
He was
so
so,
so calm.
He was so calm. Yeah, I was gonna change my course, you know.
I was just changing my course, my personal statement, everything, and these guys were stressing. That's why when
I'm gonna change my application.
Yeah, basically. When I found out I got my offer, these guys
so
were
happy.
more over the moon than me because
because we went through it.
I know these guys. Like, it was just, it really worked out at the end. And then at the end, it's sort of like, you know, you put yourself first. You find the course that suits you. Well, literally, you'll feel a connection because like there'll be parts of the course that you want to look forward to. You shouldn't be dreading uni. Uni shouldn't be a default.
After A levels, you want to go to somewhere you're going to enjoy.
Literally,
somewhere you're going to do a course you want to do, not something you've been forced into, or something you're just like, oh, I'll do it because, you know, I've applied now.
Exactly, or because of your grades, or because of something like. So many times.
And like, you're so happy here now, right?
Yeah, I'm so happy. Like, I remember after GCSEs, even so many people saying, "Oh, do science A levels." Obviously, being Asian, and like everyone's sort of like making you sort of go in a few certain directions, and I just knew I wouldn't. I don't think I would have been happy doing them. I had even chosen physics. I don't know why.
I can't imagine you doing that medicine.
Then, oh god, exactly. I would love to be a doctor, honestly. But I mean, it work. Like, how you guys do it? But I mean, like, you know, you are your own person at the end of the day, and the pressure that people put onto you, just turn it into a motivation, like for yourself. That's
what I like to
you know
do.
What?
That right there.
Let me do
that right there.
Video over. But, and also another thing when I was applying for Oxbridge to Cambridge is the whole college system now that they have, that when you apply here you have to choose a certain college, you have to find a college that does your course, and you have to look at different interview things at different colleges. Some colleges want like a written application, some want extra essays, some have more interviews. Like, it is a long process, so definitely be safe than sorry. But I mean, I was in probably the worst case scenario that you could be applying to Oxford. It was changed like last minute. At least I already thought I was going to apply to Oxford, so I knew I had an early deadline. So I was prepared in that sense. But I mean, I did have to change so much. But you know, you just, if you believe in yourself in that moment and the course, and like you have amazing people around you who literally will get you through it, and you put yourself first over all these teachers and stuff. But at the end of the day, now they're happy that I'm here.
Yeah, they were so happy once you got it.
Exactly, and it's like they forgot about the stress that
and when you got it, everyone was just so happy.
Yeah,
definitely. This is not to be like, don't have a change of mind because you're going to be stressed in a stressful situation there. Shazan was probably the worst case scenario.
And he still got through it, and now he's here, like, he's happy, he's doing what he wants to do. Make sure you guys put yourself first and just step away and just think, is this the right course for me? Is this the right university for me? And just make the decision yourself.
You don't want to regret it whilst you're there, and like, you're doing the degree, you're doing your course, you're doing your exams at the end of the day. Not your parents, not your friends, not your peers, not your teachers. They can only advise you. Don't let them pressurize you. They can only, you want them to help you get in the right direction. If you don't want to do something, if you don't want to do a certain, like, go down a certain career path, or you want to change, then don't do it before it's too late, because it's so hard whilst you're here.
It's just really important to make sure you don't try and, you know, listen to other people and just think you have to follow a certain stereotype and just do what other people are telling you to do. Just make up your own mind, because like Shazan said, at the end of the day, you're doing a degrry, you're going to get the grades. It's going to lead you into your further career. So
yeah, like, exactly. Listen to other people. Don't listen to too many people. That's advice as well.
There's a difference between getting advice and getting like told what to do.
Exactly.
Everyone can advise you, but you can't, like, no one can force you to do what you want.
Especially and obviously who you talk about with your, like, about your application, be very selective. Like, don't talk about it with all your friends, all your teachers, because you'll get too much advice, and that's too scary.
And it's going to be opposing advice, and then you're going to be stuck. So just
that's why you need to do your own research as well. Just decide what you want to
like, I knew I wanted to do this, and then I talked to a few of you guys. I didn't tell the whole world. Like, no one knew I was applying or changing or switching. Then my mates helped me, and then I talked to a few teachers, and they helped me, and my family. Like, and obviously I was the driving force because I had that passion. So, and everyone else will support you for it. But
like, imagine after the teacher said go do it yourself, you're like, I can't be bothered.
Well, you just didn't have the confidence to do it. Everyone would be like, if you're not confident in yourself, why should we have confidence?
Exactly. If I wasn't really certain, and I was getting upset and panicky or crying, then no one else would know what to do.
You was really calm and confident.
And especially especially I didn't have that long, so I know I had to pull myself together. And obviously at the end of the day, it's still chance and so many other things to play. But I mean, it can work out, and you should always put yourself first, and it will all work out for you.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. It was kind of an advice / story time kind of thing, and we really hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more chill story time videos like this, then please do let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, if you want to see more videos with Shahzad, also let us know. His Instagram will be on screen and also in the description box below. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.